Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2023 Subaru Ascent and we're going to do the headlight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you guys can see, this is how the headlight looks before doing the installation and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. Link for the product will be provided below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation for the headlight, we need to make sure we prep the lens. So all we need to do is apply Slip Solution to the lens, and with a clean microfiber towel, remove any contaminants that the headlight may have. Okay, so now that we finished prepping the headlight, now we can start with the installation. So we're going to start by applying Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. Place the film onto the headlight. And with this one, it is going to be a little tricky installing to the headlight because of the type of design the headlight is. Right here, there is a curve. So we're going to need to stretch a good amount. That way we remove all the fingers that come around this area here and then tack it down. But first, we're going to focus on tacking down this side first, making sure this is all secured, and then we're going to work our way little by little to this section here. So the first thing we need to do is make sure we keep everything aligned on this end. So apply Tack Solution under the film, keep it aligned, make sure it just follows the design here of the headlight. Apply Tack Solution on top, hold it in position, and grab your squeegee and start tacking down the film. Make sure to remove all of the solution that's underneath the tint and make sure that the film stays secured. That way when we stretch the film doesn't lift and move. If you need to help the adhesive activate a little faster, just apply heat around this area. That way the adhesive tacks down to the headlight. So before you apply heat, just apply Tack Solution. That way we don't accidentally burn the film, and use the low setting and apply heat around this area to help the adhesive activate. Grab your squeegee and just apply a little bit more pressure when using your squeegee to tack everything down. Okay, now that we secured the tint, now we can focus on this end. Okay, so when it comes to installing the rest of the tint on this area here, we're going to need to apply a little bit of heat. That way we help relieve the tension that the film has right here in this middle section, and that way it's easier to just stretch the film to reach to this end. But before we do that, apply a good amount of Slip Solution to the lens and the adhesive side of the film. Hold the film, grab your heat gun, and start applying heat throughout this whole section here to relieve the tension. Hold it in position, just make sure this stays slippery, place the film down, make sure this whole area is dry, and just stretch the film until you reach to the edge. And make sure as you're stretching it, everything's being covered here, you have coverage on top, and you should be good. So if you notice, those big fingers that we had here, they're not there anymore because we applied heat and we were able to stretch the film to the edge here. So just hold it in position for a couple seconds, and while you're holding it, we're going to apply Tack Solution all over the tint. That way we're able to start tagging it down. So start securing it from the top and slowly make your way to the bottom, and make sure to remove all of the solution that's underneath the film. Okay, and now the only fingers we need to worry about are the ones that are located here. Those fingers, we could remove them by applying Tack Solution and a little bit of heat. Help shrink the fingers little by little, and then once we're done applying heat, tack them down. So apply Tack Solution on this section here. Make sure the film is not moving, keep it aligned, and then apply heat to help shrink the fingers. We're going to wrap a microfiber towel around your squeegee and just slowly start tacking the fingers down. Make sure you separate them, that way we don't crease the film. And just take your time as you're doing this. Hold it in position and just start tacking everything down. Squeegee at an angle, that way we don't crease the fingers. And then just take your time doing this. Little by little they should start tacking down. Just make sure you help shrink the fingers by pulling a little tension, and then just continue applying Tack Solution and heat, and you should be good. So once we finish installing the tint to the headlight, the last thing to do is to pulse heat the entire thing. So to pulse heat, just apply tack solution all over the lens. And the reason we're pulse heating is just so we don't accidentally burn the film. So that way it has some type of solution on top that will help the tint resist the heat. That way it doesn't get burned. And for your heat gun, you can use the lowest setting or the high setting. It doesn't really matter. Just be careful if you do use the high setting, not to be too close. So for this one, I'm just going to show you the low setting part. And then we're going to use a microfiber towel just to help tack down the film and remove any solution that may be around the edges. So take your time applying heat evenly. And once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the headlight tints for the 2023 Subaru Ascent. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.